Alright friends, welcome back to the channel. So today we want to talk about a topic that's so negative in the news. We're going to talk about Ukraine and how that actually ties in with the gospel and is part of God's master plan. Yes, you heard that right. It actually is part of God's plan in the big picture to see Russia and Ukraine in this terrible fight that's been going on for a very long time. 2014 it started, now we're 2025 and it's still going. So if you want to find out what the Bible has to do with this and what it has to do with the good news, stick around for this video. So I think the first good place to go is open your Bibles if you have one, and let's go to Daniel chapter 11. So Daniel got this prophecy when he was in captivity in Babylon, and chapter 11 is what we're going to dive in today. At the time of the end, the king of the south will engage him in battle, and the king of the north will storm out against him with chariots and cavalry and great fleet of ships. He will invade many countries and sweep through them like a flood. He will also invade the beautiful land. Many countries will fall, but Edom, Moab, and the leaders of Ammon will be delivered from his hand. Who's this king of the north? Well, if you look at Ezekiel 38 and 39, there's a lot of small pointers that this can be Russia, right? It's very much north of Jerusalem, of Israel. It's described as this superpower that just doesn't care what the rest of the world's doing. It's described as this power that has a lot of army, a lot of very powerful people, has all the nuclear weapons as well. Basically, we have Israel in the middle. We have the king of the north coming from the top and the south pushing and supporting from the bottom. But this is a power play that is happening right now. And you can already see Russia throughout the time moving into the south, moving down to the sea, moving down from the very north and positioning their powers in the right place so they can then attack Israel. And if you look at prophecy, it's very much an indication that you kind of have to think of, okay, we're rooted in Israel. This is the key and the center, and everything is from Israel, seen from the position of Israel. So where's the good news, right? You're thinking, oh, this is so negative. But actually, this means that right now, when we look at the world and we see these terrible things, there is actually good news. And there are so many people coming to God, seeing God in these dire straits and seeing how He delivers and how Jesus saves. And so I think that is a positive thing, even though this is full of chaos. And you think, where is the hope? Well, the hope is with God and with the good news. And if you believe and you are baptized, then death cannot do anything to you. It doesn't matter if you're in a war zone or if you're in the safest place on earth. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, because God will save you and you will be in the kingdom if you continue in faith until the end. So we see then, if you want to finish this, verse 44, but reports from the east and the north will alarm him, and he will set out in great rage to destroy and annihilate many. So this is all speaking about the king of the north, and this is, just think that this is Russia. He will pitch his royal tents between the seas at the beautiful holy mountain, yet he will come to his end and no one will help him. And we see how Jesus will be involved. He will have returned and he will fight and destroy this huge empire. He will destroy all the kingdoms of the earth, and he will set up a wonderful kingdom from Jerusalem. So there's hope. This is all in the Bible, and when you see prophecy being fulfilled, just like Israel returned to the land after 2,000 years, and that was also prophesied, that just shows that God is active. He's not sleeping, He's not delaying, and everything's happening at the right time. So if this is something that you're excited about and you want to learn more about, this is just a little teaser. I'm happy to do a series and go into this topic as well if that's something that you want to do. Otherwise, just let me know in a comment below, and have a wonderful day, because God has called you, and read in this word because it's got something for every one of you. Even if you're not a prophecy guy, there's something in here, I can promise you that. Right, that's all for today. In this video, you can learn all about what it was like for me going through what I call my quarter life crisis and how I got out of that and what really helped me. And in this video, YouTube says this is for you. So watch this if you want to have some suggestions. Otherwise, feel free to click here, and I will see you in the next video. God bless. Bye.